Welcome to episode 31 of my physical TBR challenge, where I am reading through all 125 books on my physical TBR. Starting Tuesday night, I picked up This Cursed House, and I was really convinced that I would read majority of it Tuesday night, but that's incorrect. I didn't start it until Wednesday. I was reading it on the train in between tasks throughout the day. And then in the evening, I put my book down and I headed over to a bookish pool party, which was very fun, very cool venue. On Thursday, I had my day off and I was like, I need to read Allie Hazelwood today or else. So I started with Not in Love and I headed over to a coffee shop where I read outside for a little bit because the weather was so much nicer after that heat wave. When I got home, I locked in and I ended up reading this book nonstop until I was 90% of the way through and I had to head out for a meeting. So I ended up finishing the last 10% at a coffee shop and then I basically immediately went right into deep end. I think I only read maybe 5 pages of this book at the coffee shop before I headed home, and I read half of this book nonstop before I went and got myself a little treat, and then I finished the hell out of this book in the evening. I then read a little bit more of This Cursed House before I went to bed that night, but it wasn't until Friday that I read the majority of this book. I had the Pride event that was hosted by Epic in the afternoon, which was really fun, and then I headed home to get ready for a chill wine and reading night with some book club friends. I read up until around 75% of the book there, and then I finished it when I got home. So with that, I am 3 more books down and only 59 left to go.